Top of the morning, lady. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the first video of 2023. Sorry for a lack of videos, like before New Year's thing. It was because I was super sick. I'm still getting over the COVID. So, but I said, heck, how about just rip off the Band-Aid, make some videos before, so, because I don't want any more, time passes and forget which episode thing. So, yeah, in this fabulous episode, we're going over crona, not coronavirus, but crona. Oh, sorry. What if crona was in My Hero Academia? During the one of my sick days things, I thought about how crona is just a soul leader, her character. So I decided to turn her into him into My Hero Academia character. Do you like this artwork? I worked so hard on it. So and I was gonna make his story a little bit bad, like dark, but not like super dark. But you guys voted for some. This is a day ago for Crona's mother in the new What If series, and you guys voted for, I can't even pronounce her name, the top one, Nana. I think that's her name, Nana. And for her husband is All Might. So yeah. Sorry, I misclicked on I was trying to go for my video, or my channel. So yeah. So then the Crona's father is All Might. Her mother is Nana. So, yeah. So the story goes like this. Her parents, they got married and had crona. As, let's say, the day, bring your kid to work day. She was only about 4 years old. And Nana got killed. Or her mother got killed by a random villain. And got taken in. And, of course, she's freaking out because she tells her mom, "Wake up, Mommy. Wake up. Wake up. Please don't leave me." As one of the villains says, "Huh, she's not waking up anytime soon. She's dead." As some reason, Crona had a special thing as she picks up the blood because the vase, and yeah, as she stores it. As All for One was behind it. So he took Crona in to the doctor. As let's say he has the quirk of limit. So yeah, the quirk doctor says, Crona, the good to. Of course, he decides to tell him that he has a special quirk that's so he basically got put into a chamber like basically how like the nomus are formed. Yeah, but instead of green goo thing, it was black blood was pouring right in as it fuses into his body, into Crona's body. It fuses into as he developed a new how will I say this? A new personality with him. He developed that. I was trying to draw a big version of that, what's on top of Crona's head. That one. But way more buff. Like that one. As it was pretty painful. So, yeah. As, let's say, his hair color was brown before. It changes its color to pink. It, because it fuses with him. A special blade. Yeah. It was pretty painful. As now, but his memories didn't get wiped. He still remembers his old life. As he did some experiments with it, and as he goes to UA. Of course, he was completed, so he as the obedience chip wasn't even planted inside of him. As he escaped before. As he wants to become a hero and kill that symbol of evil off permanently for greater good. As he goes to UA. As we all, I forgot to mention, his power, Crona's power, is actually infinity and zero. So basically, none of them knew that. Only Crona knew that. And because, but yeah. So she uses, or he uses, or I keep saying her, he uses the or blood as he goes under different name of I don't know what other name, but let's say Rosie. That's when he goes underneath as he met one person that really wants to go to UA is that she's not a villain in this timeline is Toga. As he asks her, why are you going to UA? To become a pro hero. As she could sense a powerful aura from Rosie. Because I was looking at her attack thing of Rose Thorn's Storm. Yeah. So basically, I'm skipping the written part. She got higher than, she was done in about, let's say, 0.1 seconds faster than a, yeah. So he been drinking coffee, waiting till his class or till other students as let's say Toga was done second, as he doesn't want to show his quirk, as the black, or actually, yeah, black blood in this alternate timeline, because the In Soul Eater, he's rude to the host and everyone around him. But in this What If, and I know that the black creature is the guy, and Crona's a girl, spoilers. But in this alternate timeline of What If, is the black act with pink gloves is actually a girl. Yeah. Sick twisted minds think alike. As him, then the robot test as he's like, oh man. As he goes, as in the back of his head, like he could literally hear his own mother says, cheer up, hey, it's just he'll do great. Thought about it, it made him happy inside of his own head, as he's worried about he's gonna kill everybody if he uses his black blood. As he beats up the 1-pointers, 2-pointers, 3-pointers, and when the 0-pointer and he saw his friend Toga was gonna get killed by a 0-pointer, then he picks up the debris, or he had a freak out, as then the Rose Thorns storm attack came out, pierced through most of the buildings and the yeah. So basically, as he got to be put into class 1B. So sorry. And yeah, I'm skipping the ball throw. He got 2 points, or no, with his quirk when he threw the ball. He got 25 yards or feet. As one of the students her noticed that he's uncomfortable with us around. So yeah, then he goes as he is like, I could tell. Yeah, so, and I'm skipping or, like, heroes versus villains, and of course, at the USJ, it happens like normally, but let's say Class A and Class B went, or actually they scratch that. So, I'm skipping the USJ, and before the and Toga was there, or let's say, or no, the Class 1A and Class B worked together as Toga was in Class A. As he's a little bit shy, he knows that his friends are about to get killed by that Nomu. If I could find this stupid thing. Where is it? Oh. By that Nomu. Or the Mr. Aizawa was, like, about to die. As he comes in, as the Nomu was gonna pound down, like the fist comes in to kill all, as crona uses her own body, or his own body, as he's runs and as something clicked, as the blood turned into a blade in in his in her his hand, like how crona calls out black blood. Yeah, but this sword was bigger, as he says, ready, as she uses the sonic screech, the one that the attack, as the blade, or when he did the same thing what crona from Soul Eater did, and as yeah, with that blade. So he ends up like, here we go. Yeah, as he battles against the yeah, so he battles against the as he now couldn't control his own, or he could control himself, aimed right at the. So everyone's shocked, and first they, well, I couldn't find the attack thing, but it was the, like that, when he swifted up, like that sonic beam thing, or down, and it was loud. It was so loud. His teachers could hear it from a mile away. Everyone is covering their ears. Here's as he says, whoopses. As he goes, as he goes in, as he goes, walks away. Yeah, so he basically, yeah, the Nomu had no chance, as he says, as he basically killed a Nomu. Then as he was just like, as all of everyone and that was at there that could hear the loud voice, like Class A, Class B. Hold on. Class A and Class B could even hear it. Like, they almost went deaf because of his loudness. Yeah. And, yeah. As he walks away, or he grabs Mr. Ozawa, as and plus with his limit quirk actually fused with the black blood quirk fused together. Or actually, let's say black blood wasn't a quirk. It was the so yeah. So it makes it unlimited or limited black blood. That's his is as yeah. So then the camp park, then the I'm skipping the sports wrestle internship. He does battle against Hero Killer Stain, and yeah, he basically won against Hero Killer Stain. But then when the raid and then the All for One versus All Might says that you killed my wife and my son off, you jerk. I know it was you. As All for One looks at him and says, your son is actually alive. As that caught All Might off guard. As he says, the pink haired girl or pink haired guy that has the blue eyes was actually, or when he says the actual name of Crona, that's as All Might got furious. Or actually, All for One says that Rose is actually is his fake name he goes by. But his real name is Crona. As All Might couldn't believe that his son is still alive. As he was tearing up, as All for One says, "No matter, you'll die anyways." As All Might, or as All for One powers up his laser thing, like the Kamehameha thing, but with just one hand. As out of nowhere there was a black blur. Was Crona, as he was upset. He's very upset, as he says, "You turned me into this, as you gave me my new friend, or my comrade." And All for One, as All Might looks up and sees his own son there, as All Might says, "Son, it's not your fight. You just need to leave." As Crona says, "It is now my fight." He was the one that killed the mom off. He took me in to get experimented on. How will I repay him? By killing him off. As he goes, as All for One says, looks like you have a tan." As Crona grabs him by the throat, sending him flying around, beating on him around with his, and stabbing him and kicking him around. Yeah. This is the brutal one. As when Crona brought him up to the sky, man, she released her most dangerous attack. It was called Black Blood Storm. It was and when it went off, man, All for One was no more. Because All for One was basically got obliterated. The symbol of evil got obliterated by that just one attack. Bam. Yeah, so then when he, as he was still there, as he releases the full power of his madness blood screech. As when it went, yeah, everyone that heard it went deaf again. And as he beats, or he literally tears All For One to pieces, out of existence. As, yeah. As he flies down. As he's more happy to see his father. As he walks up to his father to help him up. Actually, and he hugged him. He actually hugged All Might. As he's crying because he didn't want him to see what they have done to him. As All Might accepts his as no matter what, as All Might says, no matter what they have done to you, who I always will be here. And yeah, it was as they all couldn't believe that as he's basically got now bumped up to Class 1A. And all my his ears are still like ringing. As everyone asks, how about you don't do that? We'll call it even, okay? Yeah, I agree. Sorry about the as Jiro thought it was cool that she has now a friend that could bump it louder than her. And yeah, plus class B student, her, finds him scary. And yeah, so I did a little poll of who would he date the most, and I believe you guys voted for Oga. And yeah, so he dates Toga because his new quirk that first they tell him that he already had a limit quirk, but then when the villains took him in and put a sword, melded it down into black blood, yeah. And so now I have limit blood. That's what it's called. So, yeah. I hate couldn't believe what they have done to his quirk, his son's quirk. As yeah. But he has the infinity power that never changes. As he uses his own, like, enchant blade thing. Yeah. And zero. And yeah. It was scary. But one day, I'm skipping the overhaul fight and the internship, as he has so many, like, thoughts going through his head right now. It's driving him bonkers. Like, he lost control of his quirks and powers. And, yeah. As everyone, or like Class 1A, supposed to, or no, actually, the pro heroes try to, like, come up to talk to him, but he's, like, so far, like, gone. As in order to take him down, of, yeah, this is what that's what he has in his own head going through. As, yeah. As, yeah. A thought in through that makes him go berserk was if he could use the bathroom or not. Half of him says no, half of him says yeah. No, yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Yeah. As Class B and Class A had to work with them, or work together, to take out their classmate. As as he's as everyone and as even the entire earth here, the entire earth was like at 95% covered in, like, ink. As, or he thinks about a lot of things, but those were, as Toga ran right past as he, or as she gets on top of him, or not, like, looked right at him in the eyes and kissed him, that snapped him back into reality. As he says, sorry about that. Had a lot going through my mind. Needed a kind of sort things out of my head before I did anything else. So sorry. Yeah. But next time, just tell us what you were thinking. Yeah. So Toga and her, or him, got married. married and had 2 blood brothers. That's what I call them. Yeah, so as he's happy about that, he's a waffle. Sorry. So then, yeah, this is what he looks like without his black blood activated. Do you want to see him when he... This is what he looks like before. Yeah. So, this is the end of the video. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and happy 2023! Yahoo!